Like he said, I'm Cathy Conley, and I teach at Knott County Central, and I've been teaching for 22 years, so I'm telling my age a little bit. But the whole time I've been teaching, one of the things that I noticed is that writing was the dreaded thing. People didn't really get into writing. People didn't want to do it. Portfolios used to be forced to be done, and I thought, let's put writing back in and do something fun. So I do not have a class that just does this by itself, but I do this with all classes, and we just do it various times, and we open it up for anyone. But the project is called We Are Not Alone, Right the Wrong. And I started out, and I put this outside my door, and I did it on purpose, and I didn't tell anybody what it was. Like, it's coming. Be here, check it out. People stopped in and they wanted to find out more about it. That's the outline of Knott County, by the way, in case you didn't know. And so then I ordered with grant funds 30 notebooks, and I have this called the implementation of the Knott books. We call them the Knott books. And so students were given blank notebooks to be used to collect and capture stories from all over Knott County. And students began to write and write and write. Students wrote without fear of being scrutinized for grammar, spelling, any of that. All were encouraged to get ideas, feelings, and emotions out and onto a page. All entries were given a hashtag title, and no names were put on any writings. And the word began to spread around our school and community. Soon the word spread about the project and its intentions around the county. People began contacting me, asking if they could participate. And more came to class, asked me to bring notebooks to them, whatever. Students and others continued to write and read what others had submitted. The movement was starting, and it became bigger than just room 112, much bigger. Sharing and caring. Even friends and neighbors were recruited for this project. Ideas began to flow, and people realized they were really no different than the person next to them. But everyone had experienced something unique in Knott County. In other words, everybody has a story, right? And this was the part I loved. I loved when we did this. This is finding your place. So as entries came rolling in, students documented their location on a 911 map of Knott County. Our goal was for all hills and hollers to be represented. This is early in the process. We have a lot more filled now. More and more growth, so as it continued and more students were asked to write in the Knott books and put themselves on the map. For some, it was the first time that they had been publicly recognized as an author. They put their flag on, and then they became part of our project. For all, it was the first time they had been part of a community and school-based writing project, community and school-based. And so out came the bracelets, and I ordered the bracelets for people who had participated and to try to unite us, yes? United with a purpose. Anyone who submitted an entry in these Knott books received a bracelet that said, "We are," and it's the outline of Knott County, "we are not alone." These began to be seen all around the county, which sparked interest and questions about our project. And wear it with pride. A group of students are shown wearing armbands on their first release date. We are not alone. And the students in room 112, as the project grew into something we had not even imagined, students began to ask to write in these books every day. They loved being about to chronicle their school year as well as to let out their emotions in a non-judgmental format. They became a part of being together. Students would recruit other individuals to come find their place on the Knott County map. They wanted everyone to become a part of being together in this effort. And it continued. Where do we go from here? We stopped it, but we didn't stop it. We stopped it just for today, right, till we came here. We're not stopping it. The requests to submit entries are still coming in, and we are accepting as many as we can get. My goal personally was 3,000 pages, and I'm not stopping until I get 3,000 pages, but we can do it. The students in room 112 are hoping to keep this a viable, open project for as long as people are willing to submit. Some of these are going to graduate. We're still going to do the project without you, but you're part of it. You're the OGs, right? And as we say in room 112, everybody has a story that needs to be told. Hashtag we're not alone. And now I'm going to let some of the students, if you guys don't mind, I know I'm running low on time, they're going to read some entries. They did not write these particular entries, but they're going to share with you some things that we have. And by the way, this is Tay, and he's a senior beatboxer on the side, yeah. Y'all tired? I'm so sorry I'm taking so long. Okay. All right, here we go.
All right. So everybody has bad days. Everybody does. There's nobody that's perfect. I have bad days. You have bad days. And ever since I started writing these notebooks, every day has been basically a relief for me because I struggle a lot in everyday tasks. I suffer from what's called epilepsy. I have more than one base seizure. Well, every day is really a struggle for me. And writing these, when I first started, I was like, who likes writing? Then as soon as I started writing these, I let off so much stress, and every day was something new for me. I always had something new to write in these, and I could go by and I could see what other people have written. She's a teacher, grammar. Well, anyway, I'd like to read a little piece that I wrote, if that's fine with you all.
Yeah.
All right, so every day is a struggle for me ever since I was a kid. I suffer from epilepsy. A lot of people don't know what epilepsy is, or even a seizure. What's a seizure to you? To me, it's my enemy. Some days I wish I never had this curse. And it's not just various shaking. Some of you may not know that I suffer from it. More than one seizure at that. Epilepsy is a disorder with more than one type. Today is rough with these focal seizures, which makes me stop and freeze, stare into dead space. I don't even know I exist in the world. While I'm at that, that state, being touched kills me. Being woke up, unquote. 3 times today. Imagine electricity going up your spine. That's what it feels like to me. Imagine if you had to go through this every day. It hurts. It really does. Thank you. You want to go? Sorry about that. So many grammar errors.
Follow the one that you're doing right here. Okay.
All right. As Tay said, all of us go through bad days, and these will really help you all to express your emotions, and basically you can express your emotions through writing them on paper. And like I said, I've done one of these and they will help you out a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and read from one of these stories from one of the students. So here we are. Can you hold this?
Yeah, I'll hold
Thank
this.
you.
And you.
All right. The hardest day of my life. My dad used to beat me, or to beat my mom, because she was a dope head. And one day he was at work. Tay's laughing over here. And when he got home, she was laying on the couch, blowed out of her mind. He started screaming at her. Then he started hitting her, and she got up and ran out the door, down the hill, and he chased after her and started at her with a metal bar. So I went to get my sister, and she got to Mama's house to call the cops. Then she finally left and took us with her, and then we got took from her because she was on drugs, and she still is. So that was that. And like I said, that story, it's quite emotional, but you can this, like I said, it will help you express all your emotions and feelings on paper, and you can get it out of yourself. You don't have to tell another person. You can just put it on to paper and to help you. Thank you.
And I know we're running close on time. Can we do like a couple more? Do you guys mind or no? No, that's Harley's. Is yours Sean on? Yeah, read this. The next one he's going to read, we watched a video about a guy who is an inspirational speaker, and he was born with no arms and no legs. Yes, Nick, I can't say his last name, but it's Nick something. And so they wrote a letter to Nick, remember your class, and so he's going to read this quick letter to Nick, and then I promise we're getting done.
Okay. Dear Nick, I loved your amazing story. It inspired me so much. Seeing you smile even though life is hard, and especially for you, it made me smile and realize there's nothing to be down about. That life is what you make it. I think it would be amazing for you to come to Knott County Central High School to give one of your amazing speeches. Lately, I have seen a lot of bullying and kids acting like they're better than everyone else, and I think if you came to our school, it would change it and give kids a better outlook on everything. Also make them realize bullying doesn't make them tough. As I watched one of your speeches, tears ran down my face and made me just want to be able to talk to you in person. I hope someday I will meet you.
All right, thank you. And then do we have time for one more? Please, Charles.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you want to just say something about the project?
I don't have an entry to read, but I would like to say something about this project. I really believe that in a place like Knott County, where a lot of people don't have access to a way to write about their problems, and where our school is rather underfunded and we don't have anyone really around our school that we can talk to about things that we're going through, that a project like this could really help them get through their emotional troubles and help them out with things at home. Thank you.
This is Aaron. He's also joined us. He's sort of crossing over. He's with another project as well. So I think he really wanted to read an entry, but I know we're close on time. But I hope you guys enjoyed this project. Again, it's still going on. It's probably going to go on, I don't know how long. But as long as I'm alive, I'm going to have it, try to keep it going and try to keep it a part of our community. So thank you so much.